Would you like to know where to get a form order to appoint a parenting coordinator? I'm Tulsa attorney James Worth, and we're about to talk about getting an order appointing a parenting coordinator. All right, so I've done a number of videos talking about some of the benefits of having a parenting coordinator involved. Now I'm going to talk to you about the court order. Because generally speaking, and most people may not know that if they haven't been in litigation, judges generally do not draft their own orders. Usually the parties are ordered to come up with the orders based on the judge's decision. So where do you get an order appointing? For the most part, the court just doesn't have forms, standard forms ready to go. But in Tulsa County, at the website for the Tulsa County District Court, there actually is a form available. And I've got a copy of that. I'll make a link to it below. And it is a pretty detailed order appointing a parenting coordinator. So if you want a parenting coordinator appointed, this is a good place to start and either use this form or use a lot of ideas from this form. It goes through all the important things, which are, identifying the children. They're going to be subject to the parenting coordinator order and the parties. Selecting the proper ways to get jurisdiction of the court to show that there's either an agreement or that it's a high conflict case and it's in the best interest of the kids. But some of the more important fields in here are decision-making authority of the parenting coordinator, because that is limited by statute, but there's also a lot of flexibility that you can put in the order for deciding how much authority you want the parenting coordinator to have and specific things that you want the parenting coordinator not to be able to do. So you want to fill that out on the form, and there's blanks in there for that. It goes through discussing some of the processes, the decision making, how to make a decision into an order, recommendation into order, making objections, responses to objections, setting it for hearing. It goes through a lot of the details, so it's a good resource to use for that as well. And then as far as the costs and who's going to pay, there's a place to fill that in to decide how those costs are going to be split between the parties. How long the parenting coordinator is going to be on the case. Most of the time they're appointed for a number of years and then it expires. All of those forms are available on here. So if you get a copy of this, you can fill that out. If the other party wants to sign off on it by agreement to get it entered, great. If not, you can take it to the judge and request an order. If you have any question about getting a form for a parenting coordinator or other issues specific to your case, you can talk to an attorney. You want to talk to somebody at my office, go to makelaweasy.com.